Hi CBI, an early Shabbat Shalom and a Chag Sameach. Shavuot is coming. Tonight it begins, and this is our opportunity to celebrate the revelation of the Torah at Sinai and the gift that we receive when we bring Torah into our lives. So the first tradition about Shavuot that I'd like to share with you is to surround yourself with greens and beautiful flowers. I know that so many of you have spent this time while quarantined beautifying your garden and your yards. So Shavuot is a wonderful time to continue that tradition. This is to remember both the bringing of all of these beautiful things to the temple on Shavuot, and also it is said that the base of Mount Sinai bloomed when the gift of Torah was given. So this remembers both of those things. The next one is one of my favorites. It is the tradition of eating dairy products on Shavuot. Just what every Jewish person loves is an abundance of dairy. So whether it's cheesecake or ice cream or blintzes, or maybe you just want to have a beautiful cheese platter for dinner tonight, maybe a kugel. This is to remind us of the way that the promised land was a land of milk and honey, and we emphasize the milk and maybe even drizzle some honey on there too. Another one is reading the book of Ruth, which is something that you could do. And you can join us for the Yizkor service on Friday morning at 9:30. We'll be holding that service on Zoom. Or you can just read the book of Ruth on your own while you're home. And that is the story of a woman who chooses Judaism and Jewish tradition for herself, just as we do every time that we celebrate a holiday, every time that we make the choice to raise our children in a Jewish home, every time we observe a Jewish ritual, we too are making that choice to bring Torah and Judaism into our lives. And one of the last ways that you might celebrate Shavuot is by joining us for an all-night study session. We call this a Tikkun Le'el Shavuot, an evening of study for the night of Shavuot. So tonight at 7 p.m. you can log on to Zoom and join both CBI and our neighboring Reform congregations, as we will all come together for a virtual Tikkun Le'el Shavuot, and we will be studying all the way until midnight. Now, the tradition of the ancient rabbis was to study all night long, which if you want to do, you are more than welcome. Brew that coffee now, and you can choose which lessons, which learning, which classes you want to do all throughout the evening, all the way until midnight. And it is said that at midnight, the heavens open up just like they did at Mount Sinai when we are there studying, perhaps by candlelight in the dark of night on Shavuot. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. You'll have to stay up until midnight to see. So I hope that you'll join us. And lastly, I hope you will log on to the live stream at 6:15 on Friday for Shabbat and join Cantor Ettinger and I. We are so grateful to you, our CBI community, for all of the ways that you have come out and supported us and supported one another, even as you've been home. And so we have put together a special Shabbat service in love and appreciation. So we'll be weaving songs and readings about the theme of love and appreciation and gratitude for you, our community, all throughout the service. So please join us for this special night. That'll be Friday. Join us for the Tikkun Le'el Shavuot, which is tonight at 7 p.m. Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. We can't wait to see you soon.